This is Professor Budd's homestead.
Hey, here we go, over here. Hey, this is Professor Budd. I'm sitting here, and that's what's left of my beer. German Oktoberfest mug. But anyways, there, have a seat, sit down. This might take a minute or two. Watch where you go, man. You're going to kill yourself. Anyway,
Can't have
this is
that.
my first video. I don't know what this is going to turn into, but still, I am who I am for those who do know me. Okay. A while ago, I went to a welfare class. Okay. For me, kids under 18 don't smoke, under 21, whatever legal ages. I went to a welfare class. They told me I never amount to nothing because they gave me money for clothing, and I bought a car with it so I can get to work so I can support my family. But to make a long story short, I told them, how many of you think that you can golf on the moon? They made me teach this monkey class, okay? Can actually go up to the moon. If I was to open this window, show you the moon, which you can't see because you're probably catching light reflection. But you can go up there and actually golf. You know, do you think you can? Well, a gentleman named of Henry Ford once said, whether you think you can or whether you think you cannot, you are right. So it's all up here in your head. Speaking of head, I'm taking this damn thing off because it's getting on my nerves. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, if you're going to do anything in life, it's all about attitude. Okay, your attitude on who you think you are. Okay? So if you think you are the person who can golf on the moon, or if you think you're not, you're right. It all depends on what you think you can do. Attitude. Attitude. Now think of attitude as, don't quote me because, like I said, I'm Dr. Budd. Thinking of, thank you. Toast. Attitude. Think of attitude as inertia. Okay? A body in motion stays in motion until acted upon by another force. Okay? So that's the body, which is like a rock being thrown. It stays in motion, so it stays in the air until acted upon by another force. Either gravity pulls it to the ground, or it hits a wall. Okay, now you think of that concept with your attitude. If you have a good positive attitude about yourself, you're going to continue on with the positive attitude until a negative attitude acts upon you. Okay? And that's because that's the laws of inertia. Negative attitudes are going to act upon you. So, within therefore, you have to think, you have to keep your positive attitudes bigger than a negative attitude. Think again, back into the laws of physics. You get a table, you got 3 balls over here, got 3 balls over here. You throw 1 ball up against here, boom, 1 ball hits here and 1 ball leaves. Okay, now think of these as your positives, think of these as your negatives. Always keep your positives more. Whenever the negatives start throwing balls your way, if they throw 2 balls, have 3 balls to block it. Because everybody remembers that theory. Now, getting back to a more serious thing in this, with attitude, life, welfare, get out, be somebody. Trust me, I know where I come from. I know where I've been. I know who I am now. But that's not important. What's important is you and what you're going to do with your life. Okay? If you are not the lead dog, woof, 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 in a sled going across Antarctica,
I gotta pee.
the scenery never changes. What does that mean? Think about it. If you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. And it's all about attitude. So whether you think you can or think you can't golf on the moon, you're right. If you want to do it, you're going to do it. If you don't want to do it, you're going to do it. Pertain that to anything in life. And that's coming from Dr. Budd. Have a good one.